This is Danny here. Danny is a father and all that, but he's also a darn good soccer player. I mean, like, the boy has some skills. So trying to get him around him was pretty tough. When I did get around him, he cheated. He grabbed my jersey. Yeah, a little bit, right? But wow, is he a good soccer player. He had an inversion ankle sprain. So we like to kinesia tape for an inversion ankle sprain. Here's why. We want to let these ligaments heal. The side ligaments will actually be either torn or stretched, and we want that to be able to heal. So keep on doing this to the ankle could make this worse over time or not get a complete healing. If I can tape the foot and give support to those ligaments that can't do the job for themselves, right? Then what happens, this will get a much faster and much more thorough healing. And that's what we're going to do right now. Kinesia tape came out in around the year 2000. Please don't quote me on this, but it's around the year 2000. That's also when I started using it. So some of these techniques that you'll see me use are just simply my techniques, not the ones that I learned on the internet. I was working with an amazing podiatrist, and he showed me some things on the kinesia taping too that I've stolen from him. Bring your foot up more, back to you, turn it out. Hold in that position right there, okay? Now, when I'm kinesia taping, it does matter how much tension I'm putting on it. And I put more tension in certain strips than I do in others. Kinesia tape is not like normal tape. That's a great question. Very smart young lady behind the camera. What kinesia tape does, it is a stretchable tape. So if you can look at this right here, now watch. See how far I can stretch that? It's a stretchable tape that gives support to the ligaments. It's what normal tape does, it causes restriction in the area, right? Well, I don't want to create restriction. I want to have let him have normal range of motion, but with support, so we can have support for this. Therefore, atrophy of the muscles, which means the muscles will get weaker, will not set in, smaller and weaker, and scar tissue, it would be very difficult for it to develop. Why? Because we're getting more normal range of motion. Keeping the foot out like that, please. Now, this is a really good tape. I get this one from, it's imported from Japan. It's a phenomenal kinesia tape. It's made, this material is made of cotton, and it sticks really, really well for the patient. Now, if you see that I'm actually taping more than just the ankle itself, because when your ankle is bad, more than just the ankle gets affected. The foot gets affected. The heel, the Achilles tendon gets affected. We're supporting it all. When I put kinesia tape on someone, this, in most cases, should last 7 to 10 days. I would love it if it were being on that 7 to 10 days. Depending on the severity of the ankle sprain is how long you should leave it on. And so I'm sorry that I can't give a better answer than that, but that's just the fact of it. If this was a 3rd degree ankle sprain, I probably would be taping it over the next, let's say, 6 to 8 weeks. All right. This appears to be a 1st degree ankle sprain, and maybe a slight 2nd. So let me explain to you what that is. Okay. This is a ligament. This is a 1st degree ankle sprain. This is a 2nd. This is a 3rd. Right? It appears to be probably a more severe 1st degree ankle sprain. We adjusted his ankle. When we were finding a thing called talus neutral, that's when I put my hand on the talus bone. I make sure that the fingers are even on both sides, and that's his talus neutral right here. When I did that to this foot, it was like this. We adjusted it. All of a sudden, it went to perfect to talus neutral. Why is that important? If you have 2 bones that are broken and they're put together like this, and you just leave it, that's how it's going to heal. But if you put it back together, right, it's going to heal more properly. This will heal more properly because I adjusted the ankle. Do me a favor, can you get up and walk on it and see how that feels?
That's good. Perfect.
Honestly?
Yeah, it does. Honestly.
Walk that way one more time. Okay, good. I want you to make sure that you're engaging it, okay? And so this feels good now, right?
Feels good.
It's not good. It feels good, but it's not good. This is an injury. The only thing is we set it, we put the kinesia tape to support it. You have to be careful with this. I do want you walking. I don't want you babying this, right? I do want you walking and doing things that you normally do. I don't want you working out with it yet. Okay, you can ride a bike, you do elliptical, you can walk and all that, but that's about it. Let's let this heal completely first, and then we'll get you back on the soccer field.
Thank you, Dr.
Give me a hug, brother.